Conyers, Georgia. And it was founded on a heavy burden that me and my two sons was going through at the time. We were displaced, living in a hotel off of I-20 in Conyers. And that morning, I looked up and woke up and looked at the kids laying there on the bed, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to feel sorry for my plight any longer. And I took my food stamp card and I went around the corner to Piggly Wiggly and bought some chili, and took that chili and went back to the hotel, the hot plate that I used to cook me and my boys dinner on, and made the chili. And then I took the chili across the street to International Headquarters Barbershop, where I used to seek refuge, and used to be over there and sweeping up the hair and all that stuff from those guys cutting hair, and they were the ones that really kept us above water, because if it wasn't for them paying me, you know, a little money to keep our roof over our head, I don't know what would have happened. But that day, I asked one of them to drop me off at Indian Creek train station, and we took the train, me and my boys, and we went downtown to the shelter, and we fed the homeless. And that was the first time that I ever did that in my life, because back in California, I was off the chain. I was never thinking about giving anything to anybody, and so it was the day that I knew what my calling was. And I have a homegirl in Maryland named Pamela Brooks. She had New York roots, and I asked her to help me start this organization, but I wanted to use it on social media, because I knew about President Obama in '08 and how he did what he did. And as far as using social media, so I said, just bring all your friends to this one page. And I brought all my friends. I'm originally from Youngstown, Ohio. Lived in Cali for 20 years. I lived here in Atlanta for a few years at that time. So it was about 1,000 people on that page, and then that's when we started talking and having, you know, good conversations and stuff like that, and building relationships in that page. And after that, we did our first event in August, and they did theirs in September up there in DMV. And then we put the pictures on there, and after we put the pictures on there, other cities wanted to start joining in. And now we have we have 359 chapters across the country, and we're in 30 countries. And we've done over 4,500 events in the 5.5 years.
That is fabulous. So you basically came from a humble start, whereas God had to kind of strip you of everything to show you who you really are and what your strength really is.
He had to strip me, because I had before, but what I had was off manipulation, was off of pimping, hustling, all those different things and stuff like that. So there was never a giving moment or spirit or anything in my bone at the time, in the 90s out there in California. So yeah, he had to strip me and make me anew and understand that this is what I really want you to do. And even some days, like my writings and stuff, I do it just off natural. It's natural because I was able to do it before, and I just did it in a bad way. I can make you take your clothes off and go have sex with this person, and then bring me the money back. Well, now that's it. Well, positive messages, and so forth and so on. So he always, like I said, God those gifts in us. It's up to us to bring it out and share it with the world. It's not just you. It's for you to share it with society. And a lot of people pass away, live their life, and they never, they may have discovered their gift, but they never share it with others. And can you imagine if everybody shared their one gift that God has instilled in them and use it to the betterment of society?
That is wonderful. I'm so happy to see the outcome of what has happened, because you know you are an inspiration to many people. A lot of times people might think the worst of the person instead of giving them an opportunity to show their best. And you actually took the opportunity. You weren't given it. You took the opportunity to, you know, kind of change your life, turn your life around and show the best in you. And I applaud you because I know life is hard, and stepping out and being the person that you never were to people who only knew you as what you once were is very difficult.
Oh yeah. It's just, and you don't get, you think back, pictures will remind you, people that you still know will remind you, and family or whatever. But what drives me is the past and what he has shown me, you know, towards the future. And I think that sometimes in life, when we have a burden, that burden is coming from him. I truly believe that. I believe that the burden is coming from him to open your eyes up to something else, or get your attention to something else, or the situation. And sometimes we kind of, we're in society, we've taught that if something happens to us, we got to focus on that. Mm-hmm. And it is very hard to have a burden and then say, well, I'm going through all this in my life, but I can still go ahead and give back. It's just, we're not taught that way. Society says, get it, like this is good. And if you don't, then you may not have an opportunity, not knowing that burden might be something that's bigger than what you trying to get out of or to attain. And that's because there's no possible way that I could have said, okay, well, I'm, you know, displaced here in this hotel room, and all right, God, you want me to start a community service organization, and what is that going to do for me? You know, that's the normal thought. You know, what is that really going to do for me? Is that going to do, you know, make me and my kids better? Well, most times we're going to think, no. Well, 4 years later, I'm on national TV, or we go to the White House, or just different things. I wouldn't have thought that. So there's a reason and a purpose for everything. And if you just give and be of service, you never know what doors is going to be open.
That is wonderful. Well, I do thank you so much for calling in and giving us your time and kind of just pouring into us some inspiration and encouragement. And really fast, what are ways that we can reach out to you, the audience? How can we reach you to, you know, kind of jump in and help out with your mission?
Okay. First of all, they can reach me on Facebook, where we built it at, Dr. James Elevating Jones, or you can email me at jamesjones.s as in simply, U as in united, T as in together, @gmail.com. Or you can reach out to any social media page that says SUT and reach out. Or you can come to our corporate office if you're in the Metro Atlanta area, 3105 Washington Road, East Point, Georgia. We're having many events that we have. Get involved. Serve a purpose in your community. Be your brothers and sisters keeper. And just get involved. That's just what it's all about. Service.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And I look forward to doing some live broadcasts at some of the events and, you know, getting out there. And I know that you're also going to be joining us on that New Year's Eve cruise. And we also have a new one set up that's coming up for Black History Month as well to support the SUT function. So
looking forward to it.
Yes. So
haven't been on a cruise in a long time. And we're looking forward to New Year's Eve, bringing in 2018, and then next February, bringing our route to the cruise, and that's to the waters, and that's going to be a very emotional time. We have our cruise celebrating Black History Month in next February 2018.
That's right. So, Dr. James, I do look forward to having you back on the show sometime in the future. I'm sure you're going to become one of my regular interviews and, you know, keeping up with all that's going on with you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time out to give us a call today.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much, Dr. James, for giving us a call. And thank you also, Akila with Allure 365. She's doing her fabulous pop-up shows. And the next one is going to be next weekend in Alabama, and I will be there. So I'm going to also do a little bit of live broadcasting from the show and introduce you to some of the entrepreneurs that are out there working with her, because we all work together. And, you know, with traveling, you got to know who is where at all times. And that's what I'm going to be doing. That's going to be one of my newest missions and to-dos that I have on my list. And don't forget to tune in next Saturday and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to Simply United Radio and listen to Talk and Travel with Lo. Don't forget about Sean in the Man Cave on Thursdays and Saturdays. Don't forget about Ed, as intended. We all have radio shows, so just listen out and, you know, who's coming next is a great thing, because every show is better and better and better by every day that goes by. And I thank you all for tuning in every weekend and supporting me. And, you know, let's get some more support. Let's share the show. Download the show and email it, text it to your friends. Let them listen in. And of course, you know, call in. The call-in number is 770-675-3291. If you want to reach out to me, again, all of you independent artists and entrepreneurs and small business owners, the email address is lofortunate@gmail.com, and that is LOE, the number 4, TUNE, the number 8 @gmail.com, lofortunate@gmail.com. You can catch me on Facebook under Lo Barber. Link up with me. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you like things. Okay. We got one more caller coming in. Let's see what we've got. You're live on the radio with Talk and Travel with Lo. Who am I speaking to?
Good morning, Lo. This is Shantae.
Hi, Shantae. How are you today?
I'm just fine. Just wanted to let you know I was here for you this morning.
Oh, I so appreciate it. You make my heart warm. So what do you think of the show? How do you like it?
It's awesome. Very interesting and informative.
Oh, that is wonderful. So I look forward to having you as a regular listener. And
always.
Oh, wonderful. So now here's the big question. Are you planning on making that New Year's Eve cruise?
I'm thinking about it.
All right. Now that's what's going on. So you know how to reach to get on that cruise. Now the tickets are the cabins rather are going fast. So make sure that the deadline date for the deposit is on the 15th of April, which is, we'll all remember that, because what is that, the tax day?
Tax day, exactly.
So by then, everybody should have their money.
Yeah, they should. But right. I just wanted to let you know that today's show was awesome. I did get up to listen to you.
Oh,
and I don't have to worry about being yelled at no more. But I'm here.
That is wonderful, and I thank you so much for your support.
You're welcome.
Please call back soon, and in the near future, I will be raffling off or doing some trivia, taking cue from the Man Cave with Sean, and raffling off some free vacations. And
okay.
Yeah, things like that. So make sure you share with your friends, tell your friends to listen in, because I will be doing that in the near future. All right.
All right. I've shared you this morning with a couple of people.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I don't know if they made it this morning, but they'll be there.
That is great. Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
All right. Have a great day.
You do the same.
All right. We are doing it now. Thank you so much, Shantae. And who's going to be the next one to call in? Well, we're at our last 60 seconds, so I guess we're going to have to call in and starting next Saturday at 10 a.m. And again, I'm going to be out at that Allure 365 pop-up show, and I'm going to be live, and I'm going to be just doing the full broadcast out there and introducing you guys to all of the entrepreneurs and small business owners, as well as the patrons who are coming out to support the event, because it is important to make sure that everyone is recognized. So tune in again next week. thank you so much for the support, and keep sharing the links and keep sharing the show with your friends and supporting the show, because we're doing great things and it only starts with one person, and that would be you. So make sure you live on purpose. Never take no for an answer. Keep pushing. And when it gets hard, just know that it's hard because it's stretching you into the person that you are going to become. You guys have a blessed week. Enjoy your weekend, and I will